What's up, YouTube? It's Vertex here, bringing you guys another gameplay commentary today, and this is going to be a Blitz on the map Warhawk, and I know that I've uploaded this exact same map before. Not this exact same game, but the same map. But last time it was a listen-in, and this time it's an actual commentary. So I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how to play Blitz in general, just the game mode, and also the best way to play this map specifically. Now, this is a flawless, if you will, map. We win 7-0, so they did not score it all in our portal, which means we had map control pretty much the entire time, and we were pushing the correct sides of the map, and we basically just dominated them. So I want to let you guys know how exactly we did that, the best way to play this map, in my opinion, that works for us. And yeah, so I'm going to start with, that would have been such a good play if I would have picked up that kill in the cap, but I'm going to start with where you should push, where you should hold, and where your main side for capping should be. Now, on that push right there, I pushed all the way up this right side, which is not exactly what you want to do. This right side is actually something you more want to hold, because there are tons of corners. You see, I'm probably going to be playing really slow for you guys, but I do drop 26 kills, so hopefully I get enough kills. I just sound whore that guy. If he had dead silence on, he probably would have scored. But I was sound whoring him in bottom Genas, and I ended up picking up the kill right here. But yeah, so the right side of the map, the place I'm going back over to, this tarp side, garage right here, you know, all of this is something you really want to hold, because there are tons of corners and little tiny places. Like, he could be on my left or right in this fence right now, and there are tons of places on this side of the map that someone could just sneak through. So as you see, I'm constantly rotating back this side, making sure I don't let anyone push through this side of the map, because if they push through this side, they get behind that semi-truck, it's really going to be hard for us to stop them from scoring there. So my job basically is to hold this side of the map, push up. I hardly ever want to push up this side of the map. The only time I'm ever going to push up this side of the map is if I want to pinch, like I'm doing with my... I'm not pushing into their base until we get 1 down at least. So we're going to get 3 down right here. So this is a free cap. Actually, wait. I actually don't know if I'm going to get this next kill. I think I will. And then I'm going to slide in. There's another one. Yeah, so the only reason I pushed that side right there is because, first of all, we had 3 down before I pushed it. If Zamps wouldn't have pushed up right there, they would have all spawned over there, and I would have easily got that cap instead of him spawning in between ice creams. That was just miscommunication. But the main thing you want to do for that side of the map is just hold it, unless you get 2 down at least, probably 2 or 3 down, and then you can push in and try to get the cap if there's no one else pushed up to get the cap for you, meaning like a submachine gun whose job it is to get the cap. Right now, I already have someone on the right side of the map. We have no one on the left, so you're going to see me work this left side a little bit more. This is the main side you want to be capping from. So I'm actually going to push. I have call out saying that they're all sitting on their flag, so I'm going to wait for one to like push this side, and I pick up the kill right there, and I get shot from fire. But had I not died right there, I probably would have pushed straight to fire and then tried to go for a cap, get on that white truck, and then see what I could make, see if I could make plays from back there. Instead, I died. My teammate immediately when he spawned up after I died pushed out that left side. That's what you want to do. You have to cover all lanes. Right now, I'm yelling at my team, cover middle. I got the right, and we have 2 people on the left. So right now, there's no way they're getting through. So as soon as we pick up these kills, we're free to push up. I die right there, right side. You should see someone rotate over there, as Zamps is doing. He's going to watch the right. When I spawn up, I'm going to rotate back and help him out, because we have to make sure we get this guy out of our spawn. You have to make sure you do that. Now, a very good tip for Blitz, just all Blitz maps, no matter what. As you saw right there, I went and laid on the portal because I didn't want him to sneak through the smoke. Right here, I'm about to make a play, dude. Yeah, 1, shoot him through the smoke. Let's go. But a very good tip, as I was saying, for all Blitz maps. It does not matter if it's Blitz game mode. This is an amazing tip that you really want to start trying to latch onto and make sure you do all the time. Is if you die to someone on a certain side of the map, try to figure out who that person is so that your team knows who they need to pick up for that kill. If you get killed by someone and you don't know who it was, if your teammate kills a guy on that side of the map, he's just going to assume that that's the person that killed you. But if you know exactly who it was, maybe your teammate killed, maybe there were 2 on that side of the map, your teammate kills one of them, but it wasn't the guy that killed you. If you call out who it is that killed you, they're going to know, okay, we need to look for this guy. I killed one this side, that wasn't the guy that killed you, there's another one over here, we need to watch it. So basically, yeah, that's a really good tip for you guys. If you master that, you will probably your success in Blitz will go up a lot. So, as you saw right there on that side, it was really slow paced. They had us pushing our spawn for about 2 minutes maybe. So we decided for the last 20-30 seconds just to play D, make sure they don't get any caps, because we're only up by 2 at this point, so we can't play too risky. So that side was really slow. This side, we're going to end up getting some more caps. I don't think I get any caps in this game. Sorry, guys, if you only enjoy the OBJ part of stuff. I am the Slayer for my team, which doesn't mean that I can't cap. It's just usually I'm the one that wants to hold down. Make sure I just want to get the kills around my OBJ player so that they can slide into the portal. I'm not saying that I will never slide into the portal. If I'm the only one pushed up, as you saw me do at the very beginning of the game, I'm going to go for the cap. I just wasn't able to get it. So right now, the side you still want to push is this water tower side, which is now the right side. You're going to want to hold the left side. As you see, Zenith RB, he's going to push up that left side. What I told him right there was to just push up this left side instead of going through the middle right there, was because, I mean, obviously you didn't hear it, but in the game, I remember saying to him, just push out the left side, don't go through the middle, because if someone could have easily just snuck by that left side, and he would have been able to get a cap, because we wouldn't have known that he went that way. So basically, if you have a guy in middle and you're a sub and you don't want to push that, because that's a hard gunfight to win, that left side. That's a long, that's a pretty long range if you're going up against an AR. So just tell one of your ARs, hey, come push this out for me. I'm going to push up the right side with a sub. I mean, whichever side you want to cap from is the side you want your subs to be pushing. You're going to want your AR to hold that left side, same side that we held last time, but it's just, I'm calling it the left now instead of the right. It's still the garage, fence side, tarp, whatever you want to call it. You still want to hold that side. Right now we have someone over there. I'm waiting for my teammates to push up before I push into this diner, and I actually think that I'm actually going to get pushed. I think I might get a couple kills and then die. I hear a guy to my right now, so I'm just going to let him come out. I'm calling that out to my team. Hey, there's a guy in diner. So I get that kill. I'm going to run in here, and I think there's another guy back there, but my teammate did end up being able to get the cap, so it's all good. So, as you're going to see right here, we have someone on the left. If you look at your map, a lot of it's looking at your map. Just be aware. Another tip for all Blitz maps, be aware of where your team is at all times so that you know where you need to push. As you saw, one died in middle. You can see the skull. One died on the right. I need to make sure. Originally, I was going to go back to middle because none of my teammates were up. But right there, they all spawned up in middle. So I just decided to keep eyes on the right side. Luckily, I ended up getting that kill. And once again, as you see, we're pushed out to all lanes of the map. Only thing that's not covered right now is middle, which I'm going to go pick up right now. So you really just have to be aware of your surroundings and make sure, as you see, the guy to my left, whoever that was, just made a great play. He ran all the way over to the left when our guy on the left died. I mean, he could have kept pushing out the right, but he decided to go all the way to the left and made sure no one snuck through. So that wasn't, I mean, wasn't too offensive on that, but he was good about, you know, making sure that no one on their team was able to score, which turned out for the best for us, obviously, because none of them ever did score. So, this game is it's basically over for them. There's no way they can really win at this point. We're starting to score a lot more, so I know you guys can't actually see these guys that are scoring, making the plays to get in there. You're really only seeing my Slayer standpoint, and I'm playing really defensive, so I'm sorry if this is a boring game. I do end up getting 26 kills, like I said, though, so hopefully you enjoy seeing kills, and that'll bump up the quality of the video for you, but I don't get any caps. Really, the tips I've given you, let's just recap. Try to call out who it is that kills you. This is a tip for all game modes, really. But you really, for this, need to know who it is that kills you, so you know who it is that you need to pick up on that specific area of the map. That's the #1 tip I gave you. Number 2 would be to make sure that you're covering all lanes, of course, in any map, especially this map, because there's 3 distinct lanes. There's this side that whoever that was pushed up on, there's the middle, and then there's this water tower side. So you need to make sure you're covering all lanes. Another tip is going to be, I mean, obviously you need to have map awareness, so you know where you need to push directly off spawn. If you have a guy, if you have 2 pushing water tower side for this map, 2 pushing water tower side, 1 pushing the left side, you need to make sure you're watching the middle. You might not want to push the middle, but you need to at least hold it so no one else pushes it on their team. And I feel like there was another tip that oh yeah, wait for your teammates. Don't go for the cap solo and try to be a hero unless there's like 10 seconds left in the game and you're down by 1 and you need that cap. Don't try to, those were awful shots. I'm sorry you guys have to watch that. But don't try to be a hero. Try to wait for your team, make plays together, and don't do everything by yourself. Because a lot of the time, that'll get you killed and end up costing your team a point. Because if you would have just worked it together, you would have easily been able to score. But since you didn't and you ended up dying, maybe your teammates got picked off by people that you could have possibly killed if you would have worked it together. But those are my tips for this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I did go 26-10 and 7-0, flawless, if you will. But thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, and if you'd like to see more from me in the future, be sure to subscribe. Peace. Well done.